The Grizzlies trail by 7. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Dixon is out there with Pajemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot.
Morant just doing a nice job absorbing the hit there.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 6. Kuminga the pass to Dixon. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Throws it up high. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. And they get it back.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside, Bane. Going inside. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dixon. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
So that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. There's the pass to Bane. To halt the run. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Curry against Morant. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 26 points.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Dixon. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Bane. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when Bane gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
And there is no better way to add to lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Memphis moving it around. Jackson against Green. Jackson kicks to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. First one falls for him. Moody's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Dixon. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Here's Morant. Count it, good. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Curry passes to Dixon. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 11.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Morant against Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Edey. Jackson Davis defending. Edie can't hit. Warriors leading by 11. With the teardrop, Dixon's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bain drops them both. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Now here's Morant. Knocks it loose. Here's Dixon, guarded by Bain.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family,
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Curry against Morant. Green with the block.
And really one of the toughest defenders we've seen in this league in a long time. Green will contest every shot on every possession. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Got a piece of it. Lance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dixon's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 15. In the corner, it's Bain. Morant outside. Knocked away. 2-on-none. No one back to stop this. Here's Dixon. Grizzlies with the rebound. Left side, Bain.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
And Bain drops them. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Here's Dixon. Here's Jackson Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Jackson down low, working on Green. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 15. Outside Butler. From the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Morant against Curry. Morant reaches to Jackson. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Stripped away. Bane drawn the double team.
Golden State foul. Dixon. Third personal foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
And he makes the first.
Bane taking 2 shots.
And Bane drops them both. Here's Curry. Passes it to Dixon. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one.
At the line for 1, Dixon.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Pass to Edey. Now Bane. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through. He's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Poke loose. Payne for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Dixon passes to Curry. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Inside. Sweet little floater. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the deft touch from Draymond, showing how dangerous that floater can be.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Smooth.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Morant left side. Jackson up top, guarded by Green. A minute 42 left in the 4th. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. The Grizzlies shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. To the inside. They need this. That's tipped.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Smooth.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest up front.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Clark. Warriors with the rebound. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dixon. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.